If the person standing before you looks a little strange, it's because he is. That's my new set of armor, y'all. Dracilian armor. I would have liked to show myself putting it together in the forge like I said I was going to do, but I just couldn't stop myself. I ended up spending about 12, or no, not 12. I ended up spending probably about 2 hours in this forge just putting stuff together. And I got most of it, so it's going to be hard to show now because all that stuff that was in the list earlier that showed up as, like, you haven't made this yet, is now, like, mixed up with everything else that I have made. So it's hard for me to point out specifics here, but I guess the most important thing really is that I built the armor, the Dracilian armor, which is right here. It's not quite a +3, but it's good enough. And also, something else that I did, which I could try again if I wanted, I suppose, is, I put Jade's Bell's Bow through the thing with the Perfectionist Pearls and all, and got up to Bell's Bow +2. The reason for that is because, remember how I said before that it restores 3 MP per turn? Look how much it restores now. 5 MP per turn. And if I were to hypothetically run it through and get it to a +3, it would restore 6 MP per turn. Which is freaking huge. But yeah, I also kind of adjusted some armor to be more on the defensive side. Because I felt like my offensive situation was good enough the way it was. I didn't really have any cause to worry too much about it. So like some of my accessories, if we were... I mean, not to go over it in too much detail here, but... I think like my biggest example is Rab. I gave him this right here, which stops him from being prevented from casting spells. Oh, I also got a new outfit for Rab, speaking of which. Brazilian dress coat's looking pretty good on him. Gave him the agility ring, and then Jade has Bell's Bow. And I also gave her this, which protects against confusion. Because of all the characters in the party to get confused, Jade is probably the last one you would want, so we want to prevent that at all costs. So I thought that was probably the better bet in the long run, just in case. The weird thing about confusion in this game, though, is that it comes in a lot of different forms. Because there's confusion, but then there's also, like, other words for it. I can't think of what they are offhand. There's, like, one that makes you dance. It's really funny. There's, like, enrapturement, things like that, you know? So anyway, we're going to head up here towards Irie. Well, we're still headed towards the school at the moment, but... yeah, we've kind of already been over most of this, but... over here, this sign where we went left before. This sign right here. Let me check and make sure this is not the sign where... standing on the wrong side of it. Oh, that's hilarious. Ah, so now we're on the other side here. Oh, we can check for sparkly spots here. I gotta say, there's quite a few of them here. Is that... okay, that's a metal slime, but it's being ridden by a knight. So you can ride him if you want, but he's not going to be worth a whole bunch of experience like metal slimes normally are. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. So you can head over here. This is a dead end pretty much, but if you're going just for the sparkly spot, then, well, I suppose it's worth it. Well, let's hope so. Platinum ore. Yep, that's worth it. That is definitely worth it. There's a campsite here. We can't quite get to it. You think we could just ford the river here? But, no, not quite. At least I don't think you can. It'd be pretty crazy if you could. And it turned out that I hadn't done that all this time. I'm pretty sure you can't cross there. It's one of the few times when it feels like there's something in real life that you could do that the hero in a video game probably can't do. I mean, usually it's the other way around, you know? Usually it's them doing all the impossible stuff. Not today, mister. I feel pretty well rested today, my voice. I mean, it's still a little tight, but, yeah, it's the last several days I haven't been talking at all. Because I've been too busy watching the stocks. And not just, you know, the one, but you're watching Dogecoin. That one's interesting. Should we... There's really no reason to. We could save. Let's just do that. Nope, I think we're good. Alright, we're going to try to pay really close attention to where we're headed here. Especially on the map screen. If you don't want to miss the sparkly spot, especially. I mean, you know, not like it's the end of the world if you do miss one, but still, I prefer not to. The thing is, I can say I prefer not to, and I'll probably miss one anyway. So better to just try not to miss any at all. If you can pull that off. Yeah, breakfast of chomps, boy, let me tell you. There's a lot of monsters around here. Probably nothing too substantial here. This looks like it probably goes through a chest, so try for it. This might be like one of those Ni no Kuni situations, though, where it's like a treasure chest, like a purple chest or something, that you would need a future party member to pick up or something. Or maybe not. Nope. Enchanted stone, cool. Back across the bridge here. So enchanted stone is just basically an ingredient. It's also extremely hard to find at this point in the game, so kind of don't forget that it's there. Anytime you pass through here, pick it up. Which means maybe don't warp back to the town once you're done here, you know? Let me see something here. Make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, it seems like it. Well, seems like I missed one up there, though. I did. I have to cross the bridge to get to that one. You can check it out. This is not the kind of place you want to be when you're nodding off at the, you know, at the console. So I gotta tell you, you'll forget where you are. You'll forget where you are over and over again. I have no idea what you're doing here. Wait a second, though. This is where we just were. Oh, I see it. It's up there. It's right there. Let's miss that one. So on your way up the stairs, you just hop down here. And there you go. Red eye. Okay. Back down south we go. Yeah, I feel like this is one of the few areas where, though, we'd probably be better off not riding a horse. Hello? I think I don't see you there. Of course, I didn't see you there at first. Ah, chest. Vanguard, hang on a second here. Just out of curiosity here. Increases the chance to strike first in battle. 1% though. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth an entire accessory slot for 1%. Seriously doubt it. I think we'll be passing on that, but thanks anyway. Worth a frequent look at the river. I mean, this looks cool. I wish I could swim in this. Yeah, okay, so once we cross this bridge, there's going to be a bunch on the way up there. So, keep an eye out. Maybe one down here, actually. There sure enough is. Dose of superior medicine. Watch out, it's real easy to fall in the river here. You won't fall in the river, but it looks like it would be easy to fall in. Ugh, jeez, man. It's a little bit anxiety inducing up here. Brazilian shilling, yes. You know, because the family that stays together pays together. Have you no heart? Poor family. I love whenever he takes off the costume and then the song's like, gee whiz, it's Robin Hood. That's half of the reason I say gee whiz as often as I do. I hope it doesn't come across like sarcastic to anybody. I think I missed a chest earlier. Possibly? Well, maybe not. Was that more rats over there? Huh. I wish we could feed them like we do in Okami. Okay. So this is a signpost here. This way to the Irie, enter at your own risk. Check the back of this. Okay, this is the wrong signpost. But one of these signs out here has that newspaper article that we need for the side quest on the back side of it. I don't remember which one it is. But it's one of these out here. It's real easy to miss. So let's pray and hope that we don't. And go from here. Okay, this place is pretty cool. It's got cool music, but it's also really big, as you can see. This is a dungeon. Not a whole lot of sparkly spots. There's only, what, is that 8? 7 even. Well, there's just as many treasure chests as there are sparkly spots, so be careful. Guess what else there is here? Yeah, so we got ourselves a lot to do. I remember this, hang on a second. You can't exactly cross that river. But this is one of those dungeons where there's a lot of one-way passages that only become two-way passages when you pass through them. They're sort of like wave beam doors that stay open once you've opened them for the first time. So, get ready for that. Yeah, see that 5 MP right there. I might keep the battle speed on pretty high here. Mainly because we've already seen most of the enemies here. So we kind of just button mash our way through them. Gain our levels, get our skill points, and move right along. Campsite here, I'm not going to bother, we're just going to keep going. There should be a sparkly spot back here somewhere. So the shiny spot, you can actually see it from right here. It's up there in the background. But I think we're gonna need one, or we're gonna need a monster to ride to get to that one. Because, like, it looks like you could platform to it right over here somewhere. It's like cliff, you just walk over to it. You could almost just about get there from right here. but you can just barely not make it. It's like, oh, it's so close though. I bet speedrunners have found a way to do it, I don't know, but for the time being, we're just gonna keep going here. Actually, I wonder if you could jump down to it. Maybe, because it looks like you should be able to climb up here. You probably come back here later, you know, and like hit a rope that comes down here, so you can take this shortcut up later. For the time being, though, we're just going to have to take the long way through this. I actually remember playing this game at PAX Prime, was it? PAX Prime 2018? Oh, it's switching over to nighttime here. Hey, there's one right there. Let me just do this now. Egoskeletons, yep. Just had everybody set on automatic here, so kind of just fighting at their own free will. Oh yeah. I love Sylvando and his multi-targeting. Yeah, but our armor is so good right now, like there's nothing that can really hurt us here. Now, like I said, I played this game at PAX Prime 2018 or whatever it was. And the dungeon that they had us play was this dungeon right here. And I remember thinking, wow, this is like kind of far into the game based on the damage we're doing, right? But sure enough, then you take this guy over here and make a little jumpity jump right here. And there you go. Sprig of slipweed. Okay then. If you say so. Can I jump up this by any chance? Almost, but not quite. Yeah, so these are all over the place, so I wouldn't worry too much about it if you lose one. Well, before we do that just yet, it looks like we can get to the other side of the river over here. There's really no reason why we can't right now. There is a sparkly spot over there, so might as well grab it while we can. Woo-ha! I mean, even Veronica at this point. I don't know, if you're just gonna button mash through all this, maybe better to take her out. The thing is, she's wearing the uniform though, you know. I could just move the uniform over to Jade. I might do that, I'm not sure. Or I could just have her cast spells. I mean, I could set her AI to do that, you know, but since the enemies here are so weak, it kind of doesn't matter. And I think that's why they had us play this dungeon at PAX, though. Because this is kind of designed to be a fairly... easy area. At least compared to a lot of the other dungeons in the game, I find this one to be particularly easy. Tiny tortoise shell. Alright, back up towards the top. I'm kind of happy we're doing this at night, though, so it makes some shiny spots a little easier to spot. Go head over this way a little bit. How soon will we be able to get up there? Get right here, can't we? Yeah, sure enough. This one right there. I don't think there's really anything else you can get up here. Well, maybe. Actually, you might have to get up here to move forward. Oh! Ooh, just barely. And there's a chest over here, so... grab that while we're here. That's the Thunderball. No, but the pathway through is actually underneath. Or it appears to be. It really looks like you could make it through, though. Oh, here we go. This is the one. The sign that has the newsletter on the back of it. It's right here. Gotcha. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. All that we left then is to convince him that the pounding in this heart is caused by his love for you. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe. God, it's like Flurry all over again. Flurry being in love with Mario. Yeah, Kissy looks in love with Hero. These are the kind of things you can't learn just by playing Smash. You don't hear all those little details. This is new. Oh, let's get him. Whoop. A couple of enemies I don't know if we've seen yet. Medi Slimes? They look familiar, but I think fundamentally they're really no different from just regular old Heal Slimes. If you catch them in a battle with other monsters, you definitely want to take them out first, though. But that's just standard procedure, really. Group of Very Devils is actually what they're called, Very Devil. That's hilarious. I really shouldn't be rushing through these, should I? That's more fun with Veronica here. Well, now that it's down to 1, it's kind of not worth it anymore. Serena levels up despite not being in the party. Thank you, XP share. No, there is no XP share, just so you know. That's just how the game works by default. Now, if I had some Zelda bombs, I definitely would be tempted to use those in here, but can't say I do, so can't say I will. Can't say I won't. But this is just a fundamental rule when it comes to Dragon Quest, though. So keep your eye on the map screen and check every dead end you see. Because you just never know. Magic water, strong medicine. We can see that all that uniform thing is already working out for us here. Whoops.
Let's go.
Okay, well, word of advice in advance. These guys are weak to crackle, as you will now see. So if you can catch a group of 3 or 4 of them, just do that right there, and you're good to go. There we get some more treasure. Another enchanted stone, really? Jeez, dude. Oh man, I don't know where to go if you want to farm those. Holy crap.